Good morning, friends. This is Shivakkumar here. Many of our friends ask me whether I'm from, they are from language degree backgrounds like BA English, and they did a course on French, German, say for example, Portuguese, Spanish, Chinese, Japanese, Spanish, all these things, right? Actually, so those languages spoken in European countries and Asian countries, uh, and Latin and everything, right? Actually, Latin American countries, actually, they are mostly using Spanish and Portuguese, right? Mostly. So French also they are using, and so they are asking me whether I can able to enter IT and the SAP job field. The answer is definitely you can enter, because ample of opportunities are available when we are working, when say for example SAP consultants, when working with say Latin American countries people, and they are mostly using Portuguese or Spanish, Espanol, French. Those languages, it is very difficult to understand for an SAP consultant from India or from other countries, right? Actually, so it is very, mostly for those who are coming from English speaking countries, actually, so it is very difficult for them to understand Spanish, French, Espanol, Portuguese, kind of other foreign languages, right? So for them, actually, they need definitely to converse with the business and get the requirement, to understand the requirement coming from the business, or communicating with the business what they have done, what is to be done, which is not to be done. All these things, actually, for conducting meeting, they definitely need a language translator. Say for example, from English to Portuguese, or English to Spanish, or English to French, Espanol, or whatever language other than the English, right? So definitely they need one language translator. So those who are doing, who did degree in languages, or yeah, course in, so actually normally in any, say for example in British Council, actually they are giving the English training or English spoken, or educating the language in levels, level 1, level 2, level 3, level 4. Same for Spanish, German, all these things, actually. So they are giving in levels. There are 4 levels or 5 levels. So some languages, actually they are having some 10 levels. They design the course pattern like that. Okay, so to give an easiness for the learner, right? So and also they are giving certification for that. Actually, once you complete the course, and you after taking exams, actually you will be given a certificate or any degree, right? So those people will be always welcomed in IT field, because they act as a bridge between the end user working in some other countries like Latin American countries or Gulf countries, or so those who are speaking Arabic and all these things, actually they normally have, the end users will not have that much idea on English. Actually, normally the business leads and business managers, they have an IT language, IT knowledge, but English knowledge, and they can easily converse frequently with the other country people. But those who are in working as an end user, or a normal business user, cannot have that language, English language skill. So they have their nativity language or mother tongue. So definitely, actually, though for those people, definitely they need a translator. So even actually the people from other countries, actually English speaking countries, definitely they need a language translator for that. And so once you are having a certificate or a degree in French, Spanish, or Chinese, or Thai, or Malay, or actually say Japanese, whatever languages, any language, I'm not specific to any language, whatever languages other than English. So actually they can actually communicate between, they act as a bridge and communicate between the end user and the business, and the IT team who is consulting them, so giving consultation for them. So all the discussions and say for example, to work in a gap, right, actually other than the standard SAP, if a particular client you are working, actually they are having some Z process or non-standard process, you need to understand the requirement and you need to find the gap, what how and when it differs from the standard SAP, whether we can achieve that requirement by mapping in SAP or not. So those gaps can need actually one-to-one interaction between the user. So if you are not known to the language, then you need a language translator. He can get the requirement from the business using the by speaking with them the nativity language and converting to English and give that hand over the requirement to you. So these are the main advantages of a language translator. So language translator, if he work for more than 1 or 2 years, he also learn SAP, and you are getting a chance to learn actually SAP. So I am seeing, when I am working with Latin American countries, people like Brazil, Argentina, Chile, Peru, Venezuela, Argentina kind of thing, or Middle East kind of users, or say Chinese user or Japanese user or African countries user, right? They are having the nativity language. So actually I am seeing many language translators working in a big MNC multinational projects, right? So definitely they will play an important crucial role to act as a bridge between the end user, business group, business team and IT consulting team. And they get a chance, actually the language language translator get a chance to learn SAP by conversing between the two teams. From the business user, they can understand the business, and from IT consulting team, they can understand the business process as well as how to map the requirement to SAP. So actually many translator I am seeing, actually now they are undergoing the SAP courses. So they become MM and SD, PP, QM, PM consultant, whatever model they like. Actually they are taking training and then getting certification and become a SAP consultants. I am seeing many people I know in my previous projects. So language, important thing is here is many language graduates or those who certified in languages, so definitely can enter IT field, not only SAP, even in other Oracle or VB or Java or .NET, whatever projects it may be, if they are handling multinational or big client actually, so definitely they have importance and they can easily learn the particular language. If you are learning SAP, then definitely you will get a benefit and you will get a good package, you will get a bright future. For the coming days, SAP is a dominating field in IT field. Not only in IT, both the business will have a good importance for the SAP. So many people are thinking implementing SAP for their enterprise resource planning and supply chain management business will be an added advantage and will give prestige for them, right? For their, and actually they can show, they can mention in their company profile in their website, actually we have using SAP for their enterprise resource planning and supply chain management. So that will be that will be an added advantage, or giving a rating among the market, right? Actually compared to other other companies working in the same field, same manufacturing some plastic product. So one company who implemented SAP will have a more importance or weightage. So that will be treated as a prestigious organization in the market, right? So definitely for language people, definitely learn when working as a language translator in SAP or any ERP projects, definitely will be an added advantage. They can also learn and get into the SAP. I hope actually I answered all your questions. Actually I am seeing a lot of comments related to the to this, whether the language people or language learners can enter SAP field. Yes, definitely as a language translator, and later you can become a SAP consultant also by getting certification, right? So this is an added advantage. Thanks for watching my videos. Thanks for continuous support. Please like my videos, subscribe, and if you are really interested, you can share with your friends. press bell icon for getting my very recent videos. Thanks for watching my videos. This is GV Shivakkumar signing off.